What's going on, guys? I get some crap on my screen. Hang on, let me clean that. Alright, let's try that. Much better. So I had a little surprise. They've been in my older videos, like you've seen them. I think today's finally the day I'm going to put them on the car. The tires on them are kind of junk. They're not terrible. I can still drive on them just fine. I need to see the fitment. I'm pretty much just test fitting them, and if they all test fit pretty good, you know, if they don't rub or anything like that, and it's not super inside the wheel well and sticks out a little bit more, then I'll rock them. But for right now, it's just a test fit. I do really like these wheels, and if they don't work out, I'll just sell them and get another set of wheels that I think will be even cooler. Right now I got 16s on the car, and the wheels I have are 19s, and they're pretty freaking sick. I like them. So just in case you were worried that my V6 Mustang was slow before, think again, because it's going to be even slower now. So here they are. These are 5 by 114.3, 19, I'm pretty sure, by 19 by 9 or 19 by 10. I think 19 by 9. ATP 2-piece rims. And these are going to go on that. I need to test fit these. And these tires, they are in really good shape. They got a lot of feather edging, so it'll make a lot of vibration on the road. Not too worried about that. This rear tire is good. This one's really bad. The two front ones are pretty much bad. The feather edging on the rears I don't really care about. But the two front ones are just going to make a crap ton of vibration. And yeah, I'm going to jack up the car and I'm going to see how everything looks. I want to see if it fits good. So issue that I'm having that I was afraid of is hub bore on the hub is big and the hub on the wheel is small, so the wheel can't go flush over that hub, and that's a big issue. I'll show you. So it looks like I actually fixed the brightness on my camera, so that's good. But let me show you. So this hub bore, or this wheel bore, is too small to go over this, and I could remedy the situation by putting a spacer that's that big, but then I won't have long enough studs, and I mean I would be able to bolt the wheel on, but it just wouldn't look good enough for me. And I actually want, I don't know, I really like these wheels a lot. Let me throw this wheel on and tighten it up just so I can look at what it looks like. Alright, so the wheel's on. I only have 2 lug nuts in. It's really not sitting correctly, so I need to lower it slowly. I need to put the camera down to do this. Oh shit. Alright. Right there. Good enough. Dang, son. Oh man, I like the look of that. Tire's way too small though. Dang. That's actually pretty freaking sick. I mean, look at that. Tire's way too small. Needs a bigger tire. But 19s look good on this, man. Dang. Oh, I really wanted this to work. That looks so sick. Alright, so it looks like I'm gonna need a 40 or a 45. I'm probably gonna need a 235 45 up front, and I'm probably gonna need a 245 45 or a 55 in the rear. That's what it's looking like. Dang, that actually kind of sucks. It looks so cool though. Oh, like the fitment is pretty darn good. Could use a little bit of a like 10 mil spacer. Well, that actually fit on the car properly. Now I don't want to mill like the center of the wheels with like a Dremel or anything, because it's not really hub centric or lug centric, if that makes any sense. I mean, actually, well, maybe the lugs would hold it in place. So I obviously need like a 245 or something up front, because these tires are not right. I have a plan. I'm going to rejack the car up. I'm going to put more lugs on that wheel. I'm going to rejack the car up, and I'm going to put the rear one on and see what that looks like. And I'm kind of going to get a side shot of the car, because I'm really curious to see what these wheels look like fully, like on the car, like on one side at least. So I'm going to do that really quick. Okay, so that's how it looks. It actually does look really good. The only thing is that it looks like it needs a bigger tire. One size bigger, taller in the front, and 2 sizes taller in the rear. I mean, I like the look of these wheels, man. Like, those actually look really freaking sick. They don't fit right. Also, the fitment's all. So, the wheel's got a lot to go before I can reach out to this part of the wheel well. I don't know if I can actually fix that with the spacer. If I get a 20 millimeter, I think 20 mil or 25 mil should do it. And I'm gonna get a measuring tape and see like what's most accurate, what I can do here to make it kind of get a better fitment. I'm gonna measure it and calculate in millimeters how big of a spacer I need. If I need a bigger spacer, I don't need to like Dremel out the center bore, because the spacer will kind of technically remove the center bore. So I'll do that. And then for the front actually has really good fitment, but I would need to Dremel it out a little bit, and I'd like to put like at least like a slip-on 5 millimeter just to get the tire out a little bit more. It looks cambered out, but it's actually not fitting like perfectly straight. And also when I like center bore the wheel and like make it like smooth, it won't, it'll actually sit farther in the wheel well. So I'd like to at least do like a 5 mil or a 10 mil slip-on spacer. I'm gonna measure the rear wheel and see what I need to get for a rear spacer. And I'll probably rock these tires for a while just until I can afford to get new tires. But if I can get these wheels like on, that would be pretty sick. So yeah, I'm gonna get a tape measure, measure the rear, and see what I need to get for a spacer. All right, so I got an idea. I measured it, and it said 1.5 inches. I don't think that's 38 millimeters. I think the wheel isn't just set right, and it's a little cockeye because I can't get it flushly on the hub. So I do not think it's 38 millimeter spacer in the rear. Definitely not that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a 20 millimeter spacer with lugs on it, with like the bolts on it, the lug studs. And then I'm going to, if it still could go out a little farther, I can put a little slip-on spacer on it and it'll be just fine. And on the fronts, I think I'm just going to go with a slip-on 5 mil, and then worst comes to worst, if not, I'll do a slip-on 10 mil, because I don't like slipping on spacers bigger than 10 millimeters, so we can do that. I believe the bolt pattern's 5 by 114.3, so I would need to get, I'm going to write this down. Actually, I'll write down when I get in the car. I'm going to put the wheels back on. Yeah, I'm going to see how I can remedy the situation of this front wheel. Maybe I'll sand it out tonight, just so I can get it to kind of flushly fit. I'll give that a shot, but I'm just going to pull the car right now, put the rear wheel back on, and see what I can do with the front wheel. Alright, I got the rear wheel back on. I got to torque it when I put it back on the ground. I don't think I can take any metal off this. One, it's really thick, and I'd rather not take any metal off the car. Plus, I would need to go all the way to the back of the rotor, and I need to take a crap ton of this off because I needed to have it sit completely flush on the, I need to have it sit completely what the hell? Why did my camera zoom in? I would need to have it sit completely flush on the face of this rotor. So, I think if I had a Dremel, it would not hurt if I do it this way because technically it would line up by the lugs. It has like a little bit of like a concave lip for like the lugs to sit in. Like it has like this round part on the end and it like kind of cups it in. So it would still be, the rotational part would be fine and it won't like oval as I'm driving down the road. I would need to get rid of this lip right here. And I don't know what I'd do. I think I'd get a Dremel, go around. I'm going to see if I can like give it a light machine with a wire brush and see how much I can just take off just by cleaning it up. And then I'm going to try and put it back on the car and see what's up. And I'm going to come back tomorrow, Dremel out this wheel a little bit, see if I can get it sitting on there right, look at the fitment. Then I'm going to, meantime, order the rear spacers. And I'm going to order a set of slip-ons for the front, like a 5mm slip-on for the front. I'm going to call it a video. I'm not going to install the wheels quite yet in this video. Screw it, maybe I'll rock the front wheels and not the rears until the spacers come in. That would be pretty stupid because it's not a drift car. Hey, it might be a drift car. You never know. You never know. Right now I say it's not a drift car, but 10 years from now it could be a drift car. And you know, it could be 10 times more crappy than it is right now. So in the meantime, I'm going to order the rear spacers. I'm going to order the front spacers. But tomorrow I'm going to Dremel out the front of these wheels and put them on the front, see if they fit, and then call it a video there. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning. Alright.